Don't go nowhere. Let me give you one. My lady. The sweetest one. I wanna touch you, baby. You're my lady, and I love you, girl. Ooh. Don't you get nowhere. I love you, I need you, I want you, baby.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. I am the Lady of the Throne, where God dwells within me as me. I am here to talk to you all today about what is coming up for the month of July. So this is going to be your astrology forecast. This is general. This can be applied to your life, and this can be male or female. This is going to be for the month of July. This will cover the entire month. And if these messages are resonating with you, that is amazing. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and subscribe before you go. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. Become a part of the family here. All right, so Libra, let's go ahead and get into your messages for July 2024. Once again, these are going to be astrological based prophecies. So a lot of times the messages that you hear on my channel may be quite similar to your astrology forecast for the month. So I do recommend going to check out other sources as well if you would like more information, but I just provide prophecies here, although some of them may seem or sound very similar to what's going on with the planets. In this lifetime, I just didn't have time to study the stars, but it's just something that's always been there with me my whole life. And I appreciate you guys listening and appreciating the messages, because my ultimate goal is to help other people to heal. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about what's going on for July 2024, Libra. I'm getting here that you guys may begin to lower your expectations. That's the first thing I'm getting. A lot of you may, you may lose the expectation that you have for people or just one specific individual. But you are doing this because you may feel like you have requirements that could be too rigid for this person or these people, or your standards could be too hard to fulfill. It could be that you're looking at yourself in a situation like, well, you know what? Maybe I may need to make a change. But I also see this another way. I also just see that it's simply because some of you guys, another group of you guys, could have just been disappointed by a lot of people. And due to the disappointment from a lot of people, that's why you don't have any more expectations. Maybe that's why you don't have a standard for how people should treat you, because a lot of people have let you down. A lot of people didn't treat you the way that you thought you would get treated in a situation. Or it could be from just your lover, just your partner. Whatever it is and whoever it is, you feel like, you know what? I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to cry. And I'm not going to, be disappointed. I'm just going to not expect certain things. And this is therapeutic for you guys. It's going to make you feel better. I think also that a lot of people do not get you. A lot of people don't understand you. It can be that you've been dealing with a lot of different things where it's been kind of hard for you to work with certain people, or to collaborate with certain people, or to partner in a relationship with certain people, or to be around family members. It's been kind of hard for you, Libra. Even though some Libras are social butterflies, can talk to anybody. But for some of you, I feel like it's been kind of hard for people to understand you. Like, yeah, you can talk all day, you can have friends, you can be around your family, you can be social. But when it comes to that real, like, understanding, maybe people are not able to understand your emotional side. It could be that maybe you're around a lot of zodiac signs that are incompatible with your sign. Air signs get along the best with other air signs. Air signs typically get along really well with other Libras, Geminis, and Aquarians. You guys are air signs, so you guys just naturally get each other. Your element is air, which means that with air signs, you guys just pretty much brush across the surface of all the other zodiac signs, either leaving them unfazed by you and your energy, or getting them even more stronger in their energy. Such as, like, when you're dealing with fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, just imagine a fire and then this wind. The only thing that's going to do is make a fire sign explode, or possibly just make a fire sign become brighter. A fire sign shines more and they become more radiant and glowing when an air sign is involved. A fire sign becomes more of a light worker, more passionate, more intense, more in their energy, more in their power. So it's like an air doesn't really affect the fire sign that much, if you really think about it, right? But when it comes to friendships, work relationships, family relationships, or love relationships, just using this as an example, fire also would not be able to affect the air directly unless the air is now polluted with a lot of smoke from a fire sign. So when that air gets like that, right, meaning you, Libra, an air sign, when the fire sign defeats you in any kind of way, then for you, it's like you just have to remove all you could do is remove yourself from the situation. All you could do is distance. Think about it as elements. People are literally elements. People are what they are. And so if you think about it like that, when you're dating someone, then you'll be able to understand the dynamic, the power dynamic, or the personality analysis, or the cognitive function. You'll be able to understand the emotional intelligence, the emotional support. You'll be able to understand a lot of things when you understand astrology. And I think, some of you guys already have an understanding, my spiritual ones who are here with me right now. I appreciate you guys for being here, because I know you guys understand the way energy works. So basically, you may have a plan, you may have a landscape, this plan for your future, right? You may know how you want things to look. You may know what you have to offer to other people. You may feel like you are a person capable to love. You may feel like you're a person who has good energy. You may feel like you're a person who supports others. However, people will not let you in to their heart space. Because remember, your element is air. See, with fire signs, people feel passion. With earth signs, people feel loyalty. With water signs, people feel emotions. What do you have left with air signs? A whole lot of intellect, a whole lot of conversationalist abilities. But when it comes to people wanting more, not once again, not saying that you're incapable of love, because there's a whole lot of loving air signs out here. There's a whole lot of them, especially Aquarius, but there's a whole lot. But what I mean is, if this is a prediction, if this is a prophecy, it means that this is a theme that's going to be occurring, and you'll be able to pick this energy up and sense it during the month of July, where you'll see why this is being said and what this really means. Because it's something about people taking you the wrong way. And that's why I feel you are going to be, your expectations of other people, you just don't have them anymore. By the end of July, you won't have them anymore, because people are having a hard time understanding that you are a person with a heart. People are around here looking at you like you're the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz. So I think you guys are going to grab a hold of your confidence at some point in July, in order for you to feel like you can succeed and you can overcome life's difficulties or your love challenges. Some of you may be single and may be having a very hard time out there trying to find someone reliable. But you're always being urged to go in a new direction. And this is not a stranger, you're not a stranger to change. You always have to change something. You're always going through changes as a Libra. But now you know that when you make a change this time, you're gonna proceed with better caution than the last time. You're gonna be demonstrating something that you haven't seen yourself do in a long time. And that is demonstrating a premier level of self-control. You're really holding a lot of stuff in July, holding a lot of stuff back in July. You are definitely going to be more disciplined when it comes to how you deal with other people, the public, your business, your work. How you deal with others is going to help you get out of this missed opportunity mindset that you may have. Or if it's not a missed opportunity mindset, it could just be maybe at first you were waiting for something. Maybe you were waiting on a lover to just finally get it right. They keep disappointing you. They just still can't get it right. They still aren't changing. They're still not doing the right thing. Or, someone around you or a group of people that you're around, it's like they still don't understand you. They still don't get it. They still don't get you. And you've been waiting for the day when you finally, feel release. You finally feel like, you know what? They finally get it, but you're not getting that day. That day is just, it's like you're in a standstill when it comes to people or a particular person. So it's meant for a change now, and that's what you should know. It's meant. You have to make a change. You have to change something. Your fate or your destiny is changing. This is like a Wheel of Fortune moment. You have to spin the wheel again now. You have to change something, whether it be totally changing your job. And I know some of you are like, dang, I really don't want to do that. But you may have to change your job. You may have to change your lover for some of you. Now, this is not the part where I'm giving prophecies. I'm just giving examples. So don't see this as me encouraging anyone to make life decisions like this. But This is just some of the examples. You may have to change a lover. You may have to change your job. You may have to change maybe your friendship circle. Maybe you may have to change the way you connect to people in a business, or the way that you connect to people in your community. But you have to change, because something about this situation has been keeping you back from the kind of success you want, the kind of rewards you want, the kind of achievements you want in your life, the kind of accomplishments and high honor that you see for yourself. Even if this is from a lover that we're talking about, something about this person could be keeping you back from these things, or seeing the kind of successful love life or relationship that you've always wanted. It's just something, someone, or some group of people that you know that unfortunately it's time for you to make a change. And the change that you need to make is destined. You may feel like you weren't ready to make the change, or that you were going to be okay if you didn't do a certain thing. But something's going to remind you in July that it is time for you to change. It is time for you to be disciplined and have more self-control. It's like holding yourself, it's like keeping yourself at a distance from somebody or some people, because they just still fail to understand you. So it's time. I feel like it's time to make a change about it. They don't get it. They don't get it. They don't see. They don't see what you're trying to say or what you're trying to do. They don't even feel how you feel, or they don't feel your heart. They don't know what you're trying to articulate. These people are not like you. They're closed-minded. These can be these people can be anybody, but it's time for you to put yourself around a person that understands you. Okay? These people around you, man, like, they don't understand. That's all I could say, because it's not that they hate you. It's not that they don't like you for real. It's not that, it's not the worst. What is this coming from? Is just coming from a place of misunderstanding. They'll never be able to walk in your shoes. They'll never be able to know what you go through. They'll never be able to get you. All right? Aw, that's all I've got. God bless.